This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
I am, it is safe to say, old now, though a more polite way of looking at it would be to say that I have seen a lot of history. I arrived in the middle of one World War and served in uniform in the Second. 18 governments of all sorts and political colours and 20 different prime ministers have come and gone. I've lived through the reigns of 2.5 kings, more of which later, and was 10 years old before our present Queen was born. In a very few years, if both of us are spared, she will send me a telegram to celebrate my 100th birthday. I am, I suppose, a living piece of history. My body, which has grown old and frail, has registered the passing of ages as a fossil captures and preserves its times for generations to come. But my mind, well, that's still as sharp as ever, still able to conjure up the memories and images of an era, more than one perhaps, taught to my great-grandchildren in school history lessons. And so I have a story to tell, and you, readers and listeners, why do you look within? Have you seen Downton Abbey or Upstairs Downstairs and come in search of stories from inside the aristocracy? Good. You shall not be disappointed, for there is much I have to tell you of life with the Earl and Countess of Coventry, one of the oldest and greatest families in the land, and of the lives that played out both above and below stairs at Croome Court, one of the grandest houses in England, set amid the rolling fields of Worcestershire. This, to be sure, is a tale of the gentry and of a leisured existence long since blown away by the coming of a new world. Perhaps, though, you want a little more than this servant's eye view. Perhaps you have a sense that television dramas, all fine and good as they may be, aren't the whole story. Maybe you seek a different tale, one which shows the grit as well as the glamour. If so, you are doubly welcome, for my story is not simply that of a servant in a great house. It is a story both of the times and of its time. It is a story of the rich and powerful, and the ordinary folk who served them. It is the story of a mansion, and oh, what a mansion! But it is also the story of the smaller, meaner homes of ordinary people. Perhaps it will serve to remind us all, where we once came from and how we once lived. And that is important, for if we forget, or if we never knew where we've come from, how will we know who we really are? If we lose touch with our history, rich and poor, grand and humble, how can we feel settled in ourselves? Without our stories, perhaps without my story, we, the people, will lose sight of our country and how we came to be. If the past is another country, its gatekeepers are those who are steadily passing into the night, who have lived and breathed and survived it. And so my own story must be told soon, for, as I've said, I'm old, 97 now, and time will soon take me and my memories away, and with me one more small piece of the jigsaw puzzle of our country, of our life, will be lost. I shall tell you a story that began long, long ago, and of which I am the living proof. I have the feeling that this will be the last time I tell this tale. So be comfortable, be patient, and if my memory fails sometimes, or plays the tricks that come with and plague advancing years, well then, you will, I hope, forgive an old lady who has much on her mind. From my heart I shall tell you my story, and I shall speak true, and with the kindness, if not the wisdom, that seeps its way into old bones. To begin our story, we must venture not to the rural folds of Worcestershire, nor to a great country house. Our journey begins in a small, quiet town in Lincolnshire, and to be specific, in the close confines of the front room of a tiny red-brick cottage in Red Lion Square in Stamford. The year is 1916. Britain has been at war with Germany for 2 long and bloody years. 2 harsh winters and 2 balmy summers have passed since hundreds of thousands of brave young men left their homes for the squalid and blood-flooded trenches of France. Many have already been consumed by the industrialized carnage of Flanders, never to return to till England's fields or labour in its factories.